جمع دورمين حكينا فيديو مستربئستی بيشتن I survived half days in a bandit city يعني او جهة ايدي جيان لنامو يعني ايدي مجهولة جهة جلا جلا مجهولة هرا بيج بدي شنو حكينا فيها بيش مجهول او جهة مجهول اوكي ده حفت الرجال من الفيري طيارة او دونا نشو يا نيماري مستربئستی ما ديدي بيشتن اف باژێره هو صايد جون هاتا بومب كرن وهاتا هيلان يعني دي خلق تركو في باژێره كيلو دي كاس نايتا فيري چك كاس الفيري ناشيتن بس امتن الفيري ديشي اوكي ايكامين تشتت فتن بكين اللي قاريان بكين بس حكينا جهة امان بيتن يعني بشن لي بميني
One way to find out. All right, this is crazy. I feel like I'm in a zombie apocalypse.
هذه بيشنا سزر كما زلجها كي الزومبيا بالفعل باكي مالت ذا لاست اوف اس هنا.
Oh my gosh. I think this is where we should set up camp. You can see the entire city over here. Plus, we have a roof to protect us from rain.
بيشنا هم دبينا الفير هم دباشر هم يبينين وما ما جاكي كماش بارانش باريس. كيش ولاطة والله نقول يا كيش ولاطة. زادش كي بوانها بدي. اوكي بيشتن ادفي دروبه كبوانها تي خارج عزمنا بلا بتشتا بانكي راكي هذا نيجان ما نيجا بخضر ما خد شكل وقلتي اف في دروبه دو ما تشتي هاتي فريكيرم بو اك اسبوع تيرمها يعني بزيد هيجيكا بيشتن امنشن تشتا هيدي بين اخرها ما دتي ده بيجي تقش
Perfect assembly line. Chris, it's raining sleeping bags. Chandler, there's our dinner plate. Wait,
Chandler. كلين سيجيبوها بدن.
But jokes aside, it was time to actually start surviving.
اوكي كنتي والاخيرا ترانا بدو ما هي كنت ندور قرا مش داس بكي. ابدا ربنا اجري اف مارك هي يوتيوبر كي جلا كي مشهور باش دش ساكنه فيديو كوي فيديو تيجي جلا تقينا. هايدفي. اوكي تشاندلر يونج ساكيرا جهه كي بخد سر بنفر.
On the second floor in the corner. That's all you. Thanks. You should wrap that thing in a tarp so you don't get destroyed by bugs. I'm gonna wrap that mattress like a burrito. And while Chandler took his chances with his sketchy mattress, the rest of us decided to sleep on wooden doors. There's no shot that you're more comfortable than me right now. My back already hurts. There are so many.
اوكي تشاندلر بخد دوشك كي ناد بجهميو بيكرا كاني قلت جلا كبيسا وايج بخو جلت نافلان ناليوني دو تشيكر جلك جون جوني كهمي حسيدي بدبن بيجن يعني خوز كده تبخو جهدي ما مساعدنينا نمساعدنينا ما صديجين شافاي كبورون دمكاتشنا شافا دودا رجدو اوكي ساعة سيف شافت تشتك شبا يجي قلتي سحكي قلتي ما تشتكتي اینا تداری ما نتزانی و قلتي کامیرا داب چنده ها تا دیار کرنه قلتي پشتی بورینا دمک دریش و امت خو دنگش کاندنا جامات هات قلتي خو حتی یکش مش خو جرای بس متینه اینا تداری بس کامیرا دا کشف کرن و بیا محضر خو کر پاشیارم تنه نه نه
But on top of the freaky noises, this shelter was way too windy to sleep.
او بيشتن اجبلي فان دنگو تشتا گلا خوش بپونه بستنه
So in pursuit of better sleep, we got up, got breakfast, and got prepared to
تشتا
find our
خوشی
new
خورن دارم دست بگم روش خود دست بگم
but I'm so hungry I kind of don't care.
Well, since the raft. When have I ever been this excited over canned chili?
I think my brain tried to forget about that. Thanks.
So after a nutritious breakfast, we took off our drone to seek out a new shelter in the unexplored buildings. We haven't explored that building. We haven't explored those hotels. It is an actual city here. However, upon scanning the buildings, we did stumble upon an unexpected guest.
There's a cat. There's a cat down there.
I'm gonna land the drone right beside the cat. Oh, here comes the... Oh, look at that shot. Chris, look. It's sniffing the camera. This cat has like no survival instinct. I promise we are not paying this cat to be inactive. As fun as playing with these cats is, we need to focus on shelter because it's going to be freezing tonight.
بيشتن ما بارا ندينا في بشيكا طبعا تا بارا ندينا بشيكا
Wait, what is this?
تيشن فيد بشم خل جاي كديب قارين
It just has this type of like aesthetic to it that is like beautiful even though it's ugly.
Zombie apocalypse aesthetic.
بس خدي اشتري لك يجهز زومبي انا لا
Pool?
اشتري شيك
What the heck?
اوه مذبحة
Back in the day, this used to look something like this. And after
دائما باردة شكلها كي هصة يعني افجي هي هصة بي
decades of rotting from being abandoned, this is what we're left with. Wait, there's a soccer field? The sport court!
وملعبة فيري
I almost died.
أبتشجها كيفه علامة
Older than all of us, for sure.
علامة لوكا مودريتش علامة كرواتيا نا كرواتيا هذا لاست اوف اس بله من علامة كرواتيا بها
Well, besides Mark, he's old. We have two options now. We can keep exploring down this cool-looking tunnel and go check out the neighborhood, or with the hour of light we have left, we can prep for nighttime and not freeze all night.
Not freeze.
اوكي بيشتن ما دريكت هين دو خطة مات هين امتشن دو تشتبكين يا ايكي امتشن هوصد في ريكا روبتشن تقريبا ريكا كان ساعاتك وحتى مكهنا راخي دي باژێره ومدرسة وقالك بيناتي ديت البارحين يانجي كامام الجيخو خو بقرين وجيخو حاضر كين خو قارم كين تشتري چونك بشافيد صار ما بسر ما هيتن جماعة بيشتن هما ام دير جيخو مين الفريش بس صار ما ام
And
نوتشين
after spending the entire day looking for a new shelter, I just can't get over how massive the city is.
بيجيت محمد
We finally
بيجيت
found a place fortified enough to call home. So we don't freeze tonight. We're thinking of setting up camp in this
اوكي دي
room
كان
right
بخال
here.
فيردين في غرفة جبار
Here, we can tarp the wall right there. It's gonna be.
اوصل دي ديوار خد شيكن واجري دين دون
The
كربة
hard part is, come over here. Our
الفيديو
current camp
نيا
is
يا
all
نيا
here
بس
is
نجا لك
all the way
كيفناش يعني تقريبا بيجي بريد الصلاة نهندا كيفنا بريد شاش حبصلة
over there. I hope this place really works out because it's gonna be a lot of effort to set up. With the sun getting low and the temperature rapidly dropping, we made our way back to the old camping spot and packed up to settle into the new base.
جهد خد بجن كجارك ديكي كحموبة
The new camp. Okay, we got a lot of cleanup to do to prep this for tonight.
This looks like a terrible place, but whatever.
And after finding a more weaterproof base, we spent the next
Oh,
few
okay.
hours dragging in
مش-
as many of our
مش جابوا
belongings
بدرستا
as we
الصوب
could
يدخل
from
دينو
the
يعني
sunset.
نسعج خنوبين درستا
And because it got dark
الصوم
so
مرتاح
fast,
بجاكي برنا
we couldn't
خوري
bring
شو
all of our
مشكلة لنا
resources to the new base. So aside from one water bag, cans of chili, and a couple old mattresses, this is all we had. What does everyone think?
كي جهد خوينا نا هي لو مدلت اخوري
There's no wind. It's much warmer.
Canada? What? It was now the third day of 7 doing this challenge. And once we got up, we continued exploring.
Be careful.
These stairs are actually steep. On this whole staircase, 3 of the stairs are normal. This beach is nice.
It actually smells like the beach.
It's because it is a beach. But not too far in, something strange happened. You guys see someone?
What?
Or don't you see that reflecting thing over there on the
اكيد
stairs?
بيشتن مروفك الوري مروفك ديتم خدي مروفك اللي باژێره ديتن
Jimmy?
Remember how we almost died the first night from glass bottle attack?
دي تشا أميتي بيا بريك جيبات والله نزار بتشينا أميتي ما دي فوت مين كيف هو قلت أبقى لك شكل دكتور ذاكرناك جدا بحسيته أوي ذاكرناك والله زقال حاجة ذاكرناك كم خوزي جيت جان بيش خرطني أصلا لا مخرطني أصلا شباب بيك بما فولو كان هيد لمني فولو ناكر من بلا ما فولو كان جماعات إجباري أمر بين سحبات وجارك ودي فاكينا في ريكلامو ينزل شو تشتي ونزل شتي جماعة بيك بما فولو كانوا بيك في لايك بكن بلام بيجي هنا صوت لايكه صوت كي لايكه بلام في فيديو ده بيجي هنا إيش 10 دقائق مين محاولة بكن أما في فيديو ده بيجي هنا صوت كي
I wonder
لايكه
if that's where the glass bottles came from.
It was in this moment we realized we actually weren't alone in this
قلت
abandoned
في جدا
city
متجاش
after all.
كنا بس
Once our
أمتنت الفيرنا
cameraman spotted this mysterious person on our drone, we did what anyone else would do. Let's go check
ما
it out.
كاسة جدي جديد
That building is sick. Why is this mansion beside this giant motel? Decades ago,
قالك
this
بس
hotel
هي
served as
حيلة
the
هو
first
أسقال
class
حاجة كان
vacation
بشتي أخبار
resort. But
بأميتي
years of
بلا
war turned this once picturesque property into a city of
قلت هو الصبي سحكي إجباري الشرط شفتن سحكي فجهته الصبي سحكيني
But years of war turned this
بشتي الشاري
picturesque
هاش في جهة هوصة إيش في جهة هوصة خوش تحكي ما شاء الله عمارة بلنده هي تلويري جهة الفيري كوباريا نو في منطقة كوباريا
property into a city of ruins.
هو اللي هاتني
Head
كده
on in. What did we just get ourselves into? We totally don't wait for the cameraman to walk in the room before we go in. Anyways, oh, it's getting dark. Everyone stop. Candy.
We should go in there.
I'll go first.
Okay, thanks.
قلت بروستن كاندي صار تشيكري الشنو هي
What the heck? This is starting to get very eerie. And I think Mark should go first.
مارك
Look at how deep this
خدي
hall is.
يوتيوب يجي قال
Also, if
لك
you fall
يوتيوب
over here,
ماركي
You might die.
There's a very non-zero chance somebody could be in here and like attack us.
شيت بتن كاسك الفيري بتن
What are we doing?
Every man for himself.
Yeah, whoever's the slowest just dies.
Whoa, what's that like?
يد بيشتن تشيل بتن مروفك الفيري بتن وقت كاسي ما بري چند درون داديتي و جبت هجوم بكتا سرما ما بكوجيتن ادفتم چبكين بجا مستربئستی گوتی هر کسی که باطی بیتن او دمریتن یه هیدی بیتن یه سریع چی بیده خلاص کتن ما مش برجه که مصرف وزیده چیتن و مفانه بیتن برید ما ناهیتا چی کرن او بو چی داشتی ها والله راستش بر هنده نا چی
But
کن
once it started getting dark, we could only hope that later he wouldn't be looking for us. And now that it's dark out, here's what we've actually been waiting for.
مشكلة باژێره که کاملا هم على كودنا يعني باژێره که کامل تدفت ريكا تشيكي تدفت هميت شتو تشيكي من جاب زحمة حضر شن هميت
Give me
تشيكي
Big Bertha. Thank Oh, Big Bertha.
سكي قلوبي بس كان قلوبي بس كان قلوبي وي هوار
Bro, I bet the fish in the ocean are tripping.
وي هوار
It stopped working.
How the mighty have fallen.
The pluses of our actions is we got to play with the world's strongest flashlight at night. The negatives of our actions is now we got to walk back in the dark.
That was bad timing.
قلت تشتي خوشة بهم ما قايترين قلوب بخاي ناطي بكم شباب بيبتشن وتشتي نخوشة وبيت في تام طارياتي ده بتشن شو قلوبها ما خرابي
Going through this place at night.
Yeah, 1000%.
This really feels like the world has ended and we're just like surviving.
So to avoid being murdered in cold blood, we went back to camp. We're back at camp!
I'll get a
أورو
fire.
قالك yeah
There's literally only chili left.
And so with the last of our supply here, we're feasting.
هيام hello
And more food.
That'd be awesome. But when we woke up on the morning of day 4 out of 7, we realized that we were already running low on supplies. Our bag of water is out of water.
Do we have more?
أبا
Point the camera at that roof. All the way over there.
I wish I had
Ooh.
more than 100 calories in my body to go get it.
Nose goes.
آفان چند تا دیر آفان یا چه خو آفان سریع ماره
He's
کیش
gonna need help.
بشته
He can't carry it on his own. So Mark and Chandler set out to go all the way back to our original camping spot and get more supplies from the crate.
Chandler and I were on a side.
چندلری و مارکی گوتن هم درام چین زفر نبا خود جه دست بکرد چل چطاینه
I'm fine.
I don't want us to be useless, so we're gonna go try to find a table and some chairs. But we didn't get very far before Chris got distracted.
Did we not know this was here? Jimmy!
Yeah,
I found a bike!
that looks like a nice bike. Where'd you find that?
پایسکلک دیتنی جا مستربئستی بیشتر به پایسکلک جونه
Having fun?
I am.
Alright, I'm gonna go look for a table.
Okay, let's go.
How are we even gonna get the water out of this? Oh, it's heavy.
The thought process is that this is a house.
Okay.
And what do people have in their house?
Tables and chairs.
Exactly.
Wait, hold up. Look at this. Don't move.
Yes.
میزاکینات
It's a chair.
Mark's strong.
A little help here, Chan.
This bag of water is over 100 pounds.
كيف فايدة؟
So my buddy
تعادل.
Mark, being the science YouTuber that he is, had an idea to get it down from the roof more effectively. But
حبلون قطع باب خود آفان پقی
Our rope broke. We need stronger rope.
what you're watching is real. Mark literally deleted half of our water.
Got some bad.
نيف آفانو حميتشو ومشكلان او بس ابدو سبط لطوفيتين يعني فت مازن بشتينجي اوفنينه طبعا افوفهاش حمين هاد بخورنه
Hurry up!
Hurry up!
او فيريج تشوبلينينه
All the water splattered on the ground.
This was actually a very serious problem.
Oh,
افاش دل
no.
مشكلة قالك مازن بي
More!
Don't worry, dude. We got one bag of water left.
Carry this one down, please. And now that half of our water is actually gone, the only possible way to complete this 7-day challenge would unfortunately be to send 2 of us home. So
اوكي باش قالك جدل بزحمة له چونك ما سر وجت موين ودفون سر وجت بس ما فوق هبتني ما بتن تقريبا بيجا هاريك شلون هندي بطلك جفونه ابو سر وجدي يعني ابط لها كان لترتنا مثلا ابا نحصت مليون بيجن اكلتره اكلتر تيرو كي قد بصير وجه
So Chris and Chandler volunteered to leave the city, leaving Mark and I with just enough resources to make it the full 7 days.
اوكي تشاندلر وكريس دار كيفن بس مستر بيست ومارك ديمينا
Genuinely, I would be
Tenny.
scared if we left Jimmy with anybody other than you. I think you got it.
You guys.
But before they left, we wanted to have one final feast with the whole gang.
Now that's a feastable
Oh my
s'more.
gosh.
My hair. Yummy.
Great melting point on the chocolate, Jimmy, if I may.
If you've
خدي
tried
حرام
Feastables
وساقيت بسالي خوينا يبي والله كريسي
before, the ones
كريسي
that used to
كريسي
look like
مصيبته
this, you haven't tried Feastables. Our brand new formula tastes so much better. Genuinely, go to Walmart, try Feastables, and tell me what you think.
It's honestly way better than the old formula, but don't take my word for it. I just worked at NASA, so.
Well, I just had s'mores, so I can go to the boat now?
And so we launched a flare to signal the boat, which was actually pretty cool.
Bro, look how cool that looks. Wait, it's lighting up the entire city.
سكيت بيشتم چند قوية تو دروبه دم اونجا دروبه جماعت بیره حوالی تتن وقتی دم اونجا دروبه ها وقتی میجا بهاتن هاریوان کردن على ازده و هر دیگه چند چان لرو دچن
It's the
Okay,
first day
Zichin.
without our friends, but we're gonna make the best of the situation. Our objective for today is to upgrade our shelter.
اوکی دوی چه خوابت بکن
Windproof this room. We're gonna build a fireplace in here and heat it up. We're gonna find shelves and tables. We're gonna make this place look like a home.
اوه البرنجه خو گله خوش کن
I might stick around till day 14.
He's lying. And so we started exploring some
بسیاره که جماعت کیش هوا جرعت هبی چی تاجه توصل
nearby buildings to find furnishing for our shelter, which is when we found this awesome shelf,
او دم
this
اونجا
little
دروبه
table,
فلیره
a massive carpet, and also this metal
دم
thing
اونجا
that was
فلیره
found
یاره
by our
والله
camera guy.
Oh,
ضرب
look at this chair. That works still, man.
فلير جان
That's comfy.
است جرعتها تبشي
I found a fake TV. We can make it look like we have a TV now. It's a good find.
Wow,
ما
that's just
TV
so
جديد.
cool. It's like courtyard with the arches. Each building in this city has like its own personality.
What can we do with these?
We could use like a
خذي
vent
بيشتن
system
هر
like
جهة
this
كي
to
توشي
combine
بيجي
these.
بكي
We can make a fireplace.
كاساتيك اللي
Like
فيك
actual wallpaper
We have wallpaper. What do we use it for?
to make the house a home, Jimmy.
It's like we went
إيه،
grocery
فتشتها
shopping,
حمي
but
بخبرها.
instead we grabbed a bunch of 30-year-old garbage. Honey, we're home. We found all this stuff. Now we're gonna start decorating.
We're no longer surviving, Jimmy. We're thriving. I like that.
We literally spent the next 4 hours moving all of the rubble out of our shelters.
قلت
which
4
made us
ساعات
pretty
ديفدا ما
thirsty.
بجم محاولة
Water
كلام
in
جي
these
خو
sacks
باقش كن
tastes like trash. Which is why we all brought a circle water bottle, because you can put a flavor cartridge in it and make water taste good.
This is my first time drinking a circle bottle. Delightful experience.
You can determine the intensity. So if you're feeling really audacious, you can have level 9 flavor. Or if you're just a wuss, you can have level 1 flavor. Wanna try a 6?
6. I'll match your 6.
That tastes awesome.
شو بطعمه في بدلو كيتن
I'm rocking fruit punch because it's got energy. And you know what we need right now, Jimmy?
Energy?
دعوات الكرسي خويني ما ديش مبوتشي من جرعتنا
And now that we
اوي
have
والله
been
تيزي لكي
hydrated, it was time to start crushing these renovations. When everything's said and done, this room will be the greatest room in an abandoned city you've ever seen. This is our new shelf. All right, let's see how she looks. See that? See all that dust? Oh, isn't that satisfying? And now that the shelf is clean, we can use it to store food. For some reason, over half the food we packed is chili, and no one here likes chili. That's the non-chili
باش النيفا
row.
كيش خورنا ما بصوده هاي
This
وكاس
is the
حاجة نايكن
Feastables row, right there. Now we have a table to put our circle water bottles. Mark has a 22-ounce bottle. This is the 32-ounce bottle, and they have a metal double insulated bottle that you could get for free right now if you buy 10 flavor cartridges.
What a steal.
No, it's not a steal. It's free.
Oh.
All right.
That's gonna block a lot of wind. And with our new door in place, we also hung up this huge tarp, which will allow us to keep all the heat from the fireplace.
اوكي بدي
inside our
جهوان هي
shelter.
لتقارب
Oxygen comes in, fire burns, sends heat in the room, sends smoke out. This is redneck
اوكي جد
engineering
لك
at its
وصدر كيف تدي
finest.
غرفة وصقارم
Finally,
بدل
after being cold for so long,
بجيت والله بابو ماركي زيرك خدي بابو ماركي زيرك عمرت بخيرات هي دليمن
feel the heat coming out.
عزقالك بوشم
This up with like ruins from an abandoned city.
بي اس 5 والله نويك قال مو بو دوشم هاي لا بجيت هي دليمن هي دليمن بجيت تيجي هشتي حشا والله نويك كده
We have plenty in the corner. We have our beds that are now smaller. Tell me this isn't genius. This is Mark's iPad. in
Oh,
the TV.
iPad Mark is
Obviously,
yaxsini.
some nice lighting, a furnace that is heating up the room, a real table with chairs, and a shelving unit with the scraps of food we have left, and the dirty towel we've been sharing. This is survival. But
هذا
just as our night
ژیان
was
يعني
going
كده
so
بخش
well, for the
هذا سرفايفل نكون لعب السرفايفل اللي بتعمد كين منه وقت بيجن فيتو بمين يساخو نامري هذا ژیانان که هو صحة حال حاضر
day in a row, we heard broken glass.
هي جارة كدي دنگش شکستنا
What
گلاسات
was that?
Man, we are having such a good day, too.
I want to go see who's upstairs. I'm carrying the knife as a threat, but I'm not going to use it.
بيشتن من كيركات ديال خبري على اساس ده يطرسني بس هر استعمال
Come
ناكن
out. I want to be best friends with you. Are you serious? You're not pranking me?
Bro, I swear to you.
نكو بشيكا بيتن
Hello.
نكو هرا بشيكا هي جارة
What
كده
is
كده
this? What? Oh my gosh. This is the most Mark Rover thing I've ever seen. What the heck? You swore! So turns out Mark was pranking us, and he was the one dropping bottles this whole time.
اوه ماركي واتكي
I can put it in my sleeping bag, and I can start launching glass bottles from the roof, freak everyone out.
Oh my
اي
God.
ماركي
I thought I
واتكي
could trust you.
Boom.
Now that Mark's not pranking me, he re-rigged his contraption. Feastables me. Here you go.
I'll take one.
I got one as well. That's
Cheers.
kind of cool. To be honest, it was pretty easy to forgive Mark because we only had 1 day left in the challenge.
Good morning.
اوکی یک روژامایی در کبن
It's so much colder out here than it is in there.
Let's go
بس
back.
خود سر وی
It's now the morning of day 6.
دو ماهی
All
گینانا
the
وی باجاری
modifications
بسری
we did
خوشش
were
نه
phenomenal. And it was at least 10 degrees warmer. That was amazing.
Slept incredible.
Mark, on our last real day, I say we go have some fun.
دیب جاکی کیفه بخوبن کیفان یا چه دا
Jimmy, is that a kayak?
I know what we should do with it. Oh, now someone can kayak in this pool. Me and Mark really did have a lot of fun. We played baseball, we played soccer.
Yet bishtin
Mark
ma
even
gela
taught me how
keyfa
to
bul
skip
VG.
rocks, scientifically. And even screaming at each other from different sides of the city.
Mark! Why? Let's throw things off the roof at the same time!
Great idea!
To be honest, doing all these kind of dumb things really did take our minds off of how lonely the city really was.
قلت اتقل
And by the
اتقل بوراندنامه وما بتشتتها هميجي كريم بس بهر يعني ما ظني كم قلا بتنينات نوب باجر يعني تخيل بكت الجهة بيكسل ويري نبيت والله بابي بزحمته خازي كردك زنگين ها با ويجي وكي في تشالنج دانا بانا بر پاره گلک نبید چی مانه بلا پاره جی نبانه بس هم بخوش يعني مثلا حفت مروف بربانه و بربانه جاكي وصا بس مثلا فيجا بوانتش پیدا کر بانه با 7 روزه 8 روزه و كرباي فيديو قد بانده فيجا بخوب بجين فيجا حفت مروف تصيد غريب بربانه هر هفته يكودنن یا صبات گلک دو گنجا بانت نافن 7 روزه دا بلا کسی چی پاره ندابانه بلا مثلا حتی دو ماهی که هر شوان ورقك دابه دو ورقك جي گلک اما بس شو السفرك اوصا كرباوش بوشمه خودت هين دوتشن يعني از بارتيم قالك قد فيد بتشنا جهت وصا باره يعني قالك هين حاضرن دتشن بلا باره نبين بس دتشن بوزاق
time the final day of this challenge arrived, after cleaning up camp, we only had one objective in mind.
كاين كان راه جي خو باقشتيان و فلي راخو هافيت
Coming back.
دتشن و تشجر نوصفرنا بيدي بيك جاري
Huge shout out to Mark. He didn't have to do this. He has his own channel. He's very busy. Here's his channel.
بيشتن سپاسی بو مارکی قنات خوی هی و یعنی چیا ویتشتی نکتن بو خوشیا خود گلمه هاتو بو باشیا خو 30 مليون سبسكرايبر بس نكا ماركر بترش 30 مليون از باركم نكا مستربئستی كريت بيردا
$1,000 a day every day for the
Hevya.
next 15 days to random people who buy our new Feasters bar.
ترى مسكينة قناة ماركي كبوية چند
This is essentially
69 مليون 69 مليون 69 مليون دنكا مسكينة فيديو ماركي